My name is Brendan Madden. I started Tom Sawyer Software in the early 1990s, and I work about 35 years in the graph technology field. I started at IBM Research in graph visualization for networks, and later moved on to ERDs and impact analysis diagrams in 80 cycle at IBM. And then we work now about 28 years at Tom Sawyer Software. So this is our very first collaboration between Tom Sawyer and ChemAxon, and we built along with Neo4j, we built a sophisticated application for Sanofi, and in my second talk, I will be demonstrating that. So I'd like to highlight, our specialty is in helping clients build graph and data visualization applications, graph visualization, graph analysis. We're located in Berkeley. That's where our headquarters are, but we have offices in Crete and Riga, Latvia, and Mexico City. So yeah, we're working a long time. What we do is we specialize in building complex applications where the data is, the issue is we help people build data-oriented applications where the data is coming from numerous silos and in numerous different forms. So we work with relationships, entities, and attributes in data. We work with location data, time data, and we work with data in numerous formats. So right now we help we build applications in network topology, link analysis, schematics and maps, architectures and models, and all sorts of flow and process and impact analysis kind of data. In life sciences, we've had clients over the years like Affymetrix, P&G, now Sanofi, Express Scripts, Amgen, et cetera, European Bioinformatics or Beyond Genomics, clients like that. Our real specialty is that we have evolved the pace of development where you used to have to use heavy APIs and code for a long time to build complex applications. Because we work, now we've moved up to, we went from APIs to configuration, and from configuration to something like IDEs to build applications very quickly. So we have a core component about, it's graph and data visualization like an IDE that actually cuts 90 or 95% of the labor out of building sophisticated applications. And on top of that, in the last few years, we've built graph database browsers that can explore RDF or can explore Neo4j or Amazon Neptune or Tinkerpop databases. So that's kind of a new area, about a year. We also have new products in model-based engineering for schematic modeling. It's like used in like autonomous vehicles and aircraft and spacecraft. So we have clients like JPL and Toyota using us for that. And then we have a new line as well in BPMN, business process modeling, and sophisticated execution environment. So what we're really trying to do is help people link processes with their data models and and rapidly build custom applications. So think of the visually configured organization. So people have master data, they have processes, and they really want to provide the specific applications that all the departments need. So that's really what we're really capable of doing with the kind of specialization we've worked on for many years. So people are building applications. So the idea of schema or data model, we can either create a data model or extract a data model from the data sources. So like from graph databases, SQL databases, text files, we can extract a data model from the sources. And then we have, we have the idea of the schema, the data sources, view definitions, like what is your graphic, what do you want to do with your data? So you want to have all these custom views of your data, and you want to have interactions with your views where all of your graphical actions with all your different views of your information are data-oriented actions. And so we provide this sophisticated synchronization environment between multiple views of data that helps you expose the data from different perspectives. And in the Sanofi application, I'm going to demonstrate later, we'll demonstrate in the next talk, you'll see what we did in about 5 or 6 months of work for Sanofi, working with ChemAxon and Neo4j. We worked together. But what's interesting as well, we have this data model and then views of data. So we were then able to provide filtering architecture, search architecture, and the idea is people can build without actually writing code. They're actually using an IDE to build sophisticated application. So that's what we'll demonstrate in the next talk. And because of that environment, people can design and preview applications without actually leaving an environment. So they can quickly change the data model, the data sources, and all the views without actually writing JavaScript or writing Java. So it's all with rules and expressions, and it's extremely powerful. And then the idea is, so you design and preview applications, and when you finish, you save a definition of an application, and then you can say, I want to deploy to desktop, deploy to web, deploy to Java, deploy to .NET, deploy to Amazon, and we cut most of the labor away. So. And yeah, so here's like some of the deployment technology. So desktop, web, and Java or .NET. And we're still working more in that, moving more towards the touch and responsive design applications. We still have work to do there. But, and it's all HTML5 rendering, no applets, no Flash, no plugins. So it's all clean modern web standards and web views. And we actually, I believe, have the most sophisticated automatic drawing, large networks. So we have like perhaps the most sophisticated in that area of any company. Data integration, we have really capable, so all sorts of graph databases, Neo4j, Amazon Neptune, Big Data Spatial and Graph, lots of triple stores like Allegro Graph, Stardog. We also integrate with Janus Graph, which is a Apache, graph database. And then we have all sorts of core data integration like Excel, text, SQL, JSON, RESTful services, Magic, Rhapsody. Also, so we have this core federation architecture where you can update and commit data. So you can federate it, update, and federate it right back. So the application we built for Sanofi has Neo4j as a data source. It had Oracle SQL, but then it also has XML storage. It has text data integration, and so there's like 4 or 5 different integration source types just for that application for Sanofi. So, and then the views, it's drawings, timelines, a charting architecture, geographic maps, tables, trees, and inspectors. So you can configure everything without writing code. You just write rules and expressions, and then everything just kind of ties together automatically. So that's and that's it, I guess. I try not to overrun.